What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ajen back again for another Outerplane video. And for today, it's that time again for another episode of I raise X units so you don't have to. And this time, I raise Stella so you don't have to also. So Stella is the poster girl of Outerplane and she is somewhat very unique. Why unique? It's mainly because you cannot reroll for her. She can only be summoned through the standard banner once you've cleared the hard mode chapter of the story. That is why she is very rare and not everyone has her. Even in my main account, I don't have her. But fortunately, this global account has her. And I can showcase to you how good she really is. So this Stella is a element ranger type class character and she is okay-ish in PvE because there are no hunt bosses or bosses that are kind of dark element. There are no hunt bosses with that kind of element as of now. So she will just deal neutral damage to every available hunt bosses that we have right now. So she's just somewhat okay-ish in PvE, but in PvP she is pretty darn good, especially paired with her counterpart, the Demiurge Stella, or Stella for short. Since she is a ranger, she has an insane amount of base speed. And as you can see, I'm just using some okay-ish gear and the speed of my Stella here is around 282. Let me just tell you guys that Stella is a really hungry stat character. You want to have a lot of stats for her. Attack, speed, critical chance, critical hit damage, and also accuracy. Because her accuracy is somewhat in the low side. And also, when she activates her revenge, you might often see a lot of misses from those one. So let us take a look at her skill set. This is my skill build for Stella as of now because I'm just waiting for more skill books for me to be able to fully max out her S3. So her S3 per condemnation attacks two enemies, the target and the enemy with the highest speed. Has a 70% chance to reduce the target's priority by 20%. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's speed. So she is a pusher. She can push the enemy's priority by 20%. Pretty nice, pretty strong. The only problem is that debuffers are kinda not okay to use in arena because this Stella and Tio exist, but I will explain to you how you can fully utilize Stella in this video. So next we have here the passive skill, cannot be inflicted with stun, frozen, or petrified. Prepares the revenge effect for every cooldown cycle of the skill. So this one is pretty much the same as the one with this Stella. So once every character in your team got debuff, for one turn, she will activate the revenge effect and she will attack all enemies. But that one is the damage is proportional to the caster speed. So it depends on her speed and also some form of attack. That is why she is a really stat hungry character. You want to be having an insane amount of speed, an insane amount of attack stat. So it's kinda expensive to build her. Next, her S3 is a single target attack called Unforgivable Sinner. Attacks an enemy and has a 85% chance to steal all buffs from the target. Increases damage dealt proportional to the caster's speed. Now, this one is only beneficial, the stealing all the buffs, if your enemy is something like Cindy or Valentine. That is faster than your Stella because if your Stella is way faster than those two enemies, she will not get anything in return. She will not get any steal buffs from any character in the team, in the opposing enemy team. But this one hits pretty darn hard. She can delete one squishy character in the opponent side, like for example, Rin, Valentine also, Noah. Those really dangerous characters, she can delete those. Especially if she crits. But for her to crit, you need to pair her with Valentine. Now, let's go to team building for Stella so that I can explain to you how to fully utilize her skill set. So the team that I'm currently using here is this team. Valentine, D Stella, Stella, and then Rin as the main cleaver. So the main target of this team is that you want to be fighting enemies that has Valentine on the team, or even Veronica on the team, because so that you will be able to abuse the revenge counter attack by D Stella and also Stella. And as I've said earlier, Stella is a debuffer character also with her S1 and even also with her S3, because if you've gotten the exclusive equipment of Stella, this one will also decrease the priority of the target by 30% once you've activated her S3, the Unforgivable Sinner. That is her S3. So that is also a form of debuff. Just take note about on that one. So Stella can activate this Stella and Tio's passive proc. You can bypass that one. You can survive the revenge counter of the opponent's D Stella by having a 6-star D Stella. Although it's kind of expensive. Not everyone has a 6-star D Stella, right? But if you have a 6-star D Stella, they are pretty much a broken combination in my honest opinion, because even if you deal debuffs like priority push from Valentine and also the debuffs from Stella, you will still get protected from one turn of revenge from the opposing, because you have a team-wide buff shield from this Stella's passive 6-star Transcendence effect. It's not shown here, but yeah, you get the idea, right? Once the turn starts, you will have an shield around all of your character, so it does not matter if you proc debuff to the enemy, you can tank those hits. And then the opener for this kind of team is Valentine with critical chance and critical damage buff. It depends on who will go first here between the two, because I built Rin as a fast character here. As you can see, 269 speed, but this one 282 speed. They have pretty much a nice gap of speed for speed tuning, but RNG is RNG. Sometimes Rin takes over Stella before something like that. And my D Stella here is just built with counter attack set. These are the main stats: 3.5k attack, almost 8k HP, crit chance 65, crit damage 222. It does not matter because it may be on the low side, but with the Valentine's buff, they will increase exponentially. What about the equipments for this Stella? As I've said, she's really stat hungry. You really want a lot of speed up on her, and also attack, crit chance, crit damage. And this is the best that I can do in this account. I have here some attack weapon with speed, crit damage. This one, speed, and then not really a good set piece of gear, but this one can still be improved. Same with the gear sets here. Even though this one has 18 speed with some attack and crit damage, really nice. This one, speed 12, crit chance 15%, crit damage 20%, 6 speed. There's no attack. Would be better if there is an attack percent here, or flat attack. And the gloves is no speed, but it has crit damage and critical chance. Max critical chance upgrade here, which is pretty darn good. And without further ado, let's get right into the showcase. In conclusion, normal Stella is pretty fun to use, especially if you have a D Stella in your account also. And both of them in a team is really dangerous in arena opens. That is how good they are, especially if you have other characters that can deal massive damage to the enemy like Rin and also Valentine. So yeah, Stella is broken in PvP if and only if you have really nice gear for her and also you have D Stella on your account. That is my main opinions regarding about her. So what do you guys think about her? Is she good or not? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I think that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.